Hey everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video will be on my dislikes and likes about each Blackpink era. Disclaimer. If you cannot handle other people's opinions, please kindly click off the video. On with the video.
Hey boy.
In my opinion, I feel like people don't appreciate Whistle enough. It's one of the best girl crush songs I've ever heard and embraces the concept very well. Many people like D4 and How You Like That better than Whistle as a girl crush song, which amazes me. Now you may be confused by this, but you may be surprised to find out that Whistle has a large fan base. Of course, I don't mean actual fans but more like the people who claim it's Blackpink's best song. I'm not bashing on anyone's taste in song, but in my opinion Whistle is definitely not the worst, but it's not their best. Boombayah has a very catchy melody to it as well as the choreography. The song in general is the definition of iconic. Although I'm not the biggest fan of the sensual concept, I'm talking about the lyrics, the song is very memorable. I'm one of those people who really enjoy music videos and watches them quite a lot. In my opinion, Boombayah is the least appealing or least attractive music video out of Blackpink's discography. The budget just seemed really low, especially the background in the opening scene. Whistle seemed to have a much more higher budget than Boombayah, that it made Whistle look so much better. Playing with Fire and Stay was the starting of Blackpink living up to their name. For those of you that don't know, the black in Blackpink's name stands for a more girl crush side and pink stands more for a cute concept, kind of like Red Velvet's concept. Although Red Velvet does showcase both sides more. Away from that point, I like Playing with Fire and Stay mostly because it was more of the sentimental side of Blackpink's music, which I admire. Especially since Blackpink isn't getting much of their pink side showcased nowadays. Considering Playing with Fire and Stay are one of my favorite title tracks from Blackpink, and despite it being different from their regular concept, I have to admit that the era was quite forgettable. Considering a lot of people like Blackpink's girl crush side more, which makes sense. As If It's Your Last was the perfect, pink, song for Blackpink. It fit all the members so well, and all the members are very memorable to me in this era. Another amazing thing is their outfits. Their styling this era was just top tier. The classic schoolgirl outfits were amazing and their other outfits were amazing as well. I'm disappointed that YG didn't make this Blackpink's first mini-album because it could have had so much potential. Plus their cover was very aesthetically pleasing. It would have been an amazing opportunity for Blackpink to have their first mini-album with As If It's Your Last, and I'm sad it was such a wasted opportunity. In my opinion, D4 was the perfect song for Blackpink to blow up with. The catchy chorus, Rośe and Jisoo, pre-chorus, especially Jennie and Lisa's rap verses. You could also clearly tell that the music video's budget was massive. Jennie had a literal tank in her rap verse. Can we also talk about the B-sides? Although it was only a mini-album, the songs were absolute bops and there weren't any bad ones at all in my opinion. Their styling this era was also on point as always. I would consider this their best era in my opinion. I really disliked when Blinks and ARMYs started having that streaming war with D4 and DNA to see who would get to 1 billion first, and it honestly defeated the purpose of streaming. I think you should stream when you genuinely like a song. Not because of a fan war, because it really more showed that made it seem like they just wanted to beat BTS and ARMYs but not actually support Blackpink. I think the streaming war just created more problems between the two fandoms, and as an ARMY Blink I'm not here for it. Y'all know by now I'm a stickler for visuals. The outfits were amazing, and Jennie's Lara Croft outfit. They all looked amazing this era. Also, the budget for this music video was over the top. When I saw that they actually blew up the wall behind the girls, I was amazed. However, it was very dangerous, which I don't like, and someone could have gotten hurt. Otherwise, the visuals this era was just great. I'm sad we didn't get blonde Jennie, but I'm so happy all the members looked amazing this era and they all got quite fair styling. Sure, it maybe have sounded like a remix of all of their songs, but to be honest, what did people expect? Blackpink had a pink comeback before their D4 comeback, so it wasn't completely unfair for them to have another black concept. Kill This Love wasn't a bad era at all. It is certainly not the best, but it's not as bad. The album was quite well put together with the exception of some songs. The album showed all the different sides of Blackpink, which I really like, with B-sides such as You Never Know and Pretty Savage. I also liked the amount of content that was given, such as 3 music videos, which is a lot considering how many hiatuses Blackpink has been on. We got a music video for a pre-release, a collab, and their main title track. I literally consider it a gift that we even got a music video for the collab. Settle in, y'all, this is gonna be a long one. 2020 was a big year for retro concepts, and the title track for the album was Lovesickgirls, which was coincidentally a retro concept. Many groups did a retro concept, which I find really weird since many groups prepare for comebacks like months early, and it's a coincidence how many groups did the retro concept at the same time. But that's not the point right now. A lot of groups did the retro concept and Blackpink was one of them. I think it may have looked like Blackpink was just following the trend with their concept, since Lovesickgirls came out a little later than the other groups released theirs. Another problem I had was some of the B-sides, especially Ice Cream and betyouwanna. I'm one of those people who don't really care about collabs happening with Western artists as long as the songs sound good. Although I am fine with them, I feel differently with Ice Cream. Ice Cream really more felt like it was supposed to be a collab separate from the album, more like a single or used as promotion for Blackpink in America. I don't think it fit well with the album and its whole feeling in general. Moving on to betyouwanna, which is their collab with Cardi B. I'm going to be honest, I do not like it. And this is just personal preference in song. I'm not telling anyone to not listen to it if they don't like it again, it is what I personally like. I found it underwhelming, especially the melody and the beat of the song, and thought it could have been more exciting in my opinion. Moving on to the actual album name. I genuinely think they could have been more creative about it. Especially since it's their first full album 4 years after their debut. I was a little disappointed. Although it's not the best. It's not the worst either, but it's just a small thing I think that could have been changed. This is the end of the video. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below your like and dislikes about each Blackpink era. Have a good day, evening wherever you are. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next one.